there's one cut of beef that I wish more barbecue joints would sell, the beef back ribs, but nobody sells them. Let's smoke some. All right, so I'm starting with this beautiful rack of beef back ribs from 1855. Now these are USDA choice beef back ribs. Let's take them out of the package. So anytime that you see the logo from 1855 on a package of meat, just know you're getting the highest quality Black Angus beef. If you guys haven't tried 1855 beef, man, you are missing out. This is some of the highest quality, well-marbled meat. And the one thing that I really love about this meat is that it's very consistent in quality. So let's check out this marbling here. I mean, check out that marbling. This is upper 2/3 choice, but this could easily pass as prime. All right, so I am not gonna be trimming anything off of these ribs. The only thing I'm gonna do is remove this membrane in the back. So just grab a paper towel, grab one corner, just like this, and lift up. The beef membrane comes off really easy. So it's really easy to pull off. Get a good grip on it, just like that, and pull up. Oops, this one tore on me. There we go. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of yellow mustard all over this rack of ribs, and no, you will not be able to taste the mustard once these are cooked. You know, one thing I've always wondered is if you guys use mustard as a binder, or to use something else, or no binder. Let me know down in the comment section. All right, for our seasoning, I'm gonna be using this Butcher's Blend Primetime seasoning from PS Seasoning. This seasoning right here was made for brisket, but really it's good on anything beef. It's got a really good buttery flavor. So we're gonna add enough of this rub. Look at that. Now it's really easy to over season some beef back ribs, okay? So be careful that you don't use a seasoning that's got a lot of salt. Man, the aroma that's coming from this rub right here is absolutely amazing. It's got a really good buttery aroma to it. Check that out. Now you guys know I love black pepper, so I'm gonna add some fresh, cracked black and white pepper. Gonna add enough. Look at that. Ooh, baby. And honestly, I think beef back ribs need to be nice and peppery too. All right, that's it, nice and simple. Let's head outside to the smoker. All right, so I've got my Pits and Spits Maverick 1250 running at 275 degrees. I've only cooked on this once, and I really love the way it performed. Really consistent on temperatures. So one thing I absolutely love about this pellet smoker is that it's got a touchscreen controller. Check that out. So all this information that you see right here on the screen is also available on the Pits and Spits app, but it's really nice to be able to see this on your controller. If you want to use your probes, you can see the probe temperature. You can set a timer if you wanted to. You can even see a graph of the temperature. And check that out, really consistent. Now the pellets that I am using on this cook are from Smokin Pecan. These pellets are made with 100% pecan shell, no fillers, no additives, no binders, nothing but the shells. And if you're chasing more smoke flavor out of your pellet smoker, you have got to try these pellets. So one other thing that I love about this pellet smoker is that you can put your food tray right up against the lid. Now there's a lot of pellet smokers that you have to lift your tray up, open the door, and then put your tray back. Not with this smoker, check this out. It slides, so you can put your tray right up against the lid. All right, let's load up our ribs. I'm gonna be smoking these ribs on the top rack, right smack in the middle of our rack, just like that. I'm gonna slide the rack back in, close the door, and I'll see you guys in 4 hours. Stay tuned. All right, and just like that, we are at the 4-hour mark. Let's take a look at our ribs. Oh man, these ribs are looking fantastic. Look at that. Let's get an internal temperature. Wow, it's only been 4 hours and the internal temperature is right at 204 already. These ribs are ready. So I'm gonna spritz the ribs for the first time with some apple cider vinegar and water. Look at that. So I am gonna apply a little bit of barbecue sauce on these ribs. I was not expecting them to be ready. So I'm gonna go get the sauce and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, let's sauce up these ribs. I can't believe these ribs only took 4 hours. But then again, we are smoking at 275 degrees. So I'm gonna flip these ribs over. And these ribs have a really nice color. So I'm going to be using this Mug Shot barbecue sauce from PS Seasoning. This is a root beer flavored barbecue sauce, and it is my all-time favorite sauce. So I'm going to pour some on the back side of the ribs. Just going to apply a light layer, okay? So brush them on. All right, flip the ribs over. Let's sauce up that meat side. All right, so at this point, I'm just gonna let that sauce set for about 5 minutes, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so the ribs are ready, and the total cook time was 4 hours and 10 minutes. Now, I was gonna wrap these, but the ribs had other plans, but I'm still gonna wrap them, let them rest for about an hour. So I'm just gonna grab a piece of foil. I gotta tell you, these are the prettiest beef back ribs I've ever cooked. These look absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna wrap them really nice and tight in some foil. All right, so I've got my small cooler right here. Hopefully the ribs will fit, and they do. We'll see you guys in 1 hour. All right, so the ribs have been resting for about an hour. Let's see how we did. So first of all, these ribs look absolutely amazing, and the aroma that's coming off of them is spectacular. Boy, these are some meaty beef back ribs. Look at this. So let's slice into them and see how we did. Try to slice right in between the bones there. Oh yes, I'm liking this. Nice and tender. Got to cut through this bone in the back here. Just like that. Oh man, I am really loving these ribs. Look at that. 4 hour smoke ring and all. Let's give them a taste and see how we did. All right, here we go. Look at these bad boys right here. Beautiful smoke ring, nice bark, and again, the aroma is amazing. Here we go. Man, these ribs are super tasty, good smoky flavor. That seasoning and barbecue sauce are absolutely delicious. You know, I've made plenty of beef back ribs before, and they always come out a little too salty, but these right here are perfect. I gotta tell you, that Maverick 1250 from Pits and Spits is extremely consistent on temperature, 275 degrees, and these ribs were ready in 4 hours. And if any of you guys watching own a barbecue joint, get with your meat supplier and ask them for these 1855 beef back ribs and add them to your menu. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is your first time to my channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe's Pit BBQ. See ya.